We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Jacob deGrom. And Siggy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into it. Ready to go here. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Inside. Ball. And we are underway. The 1-1. On the ground. And he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. The throw in. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Hey.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Swing at a high fly ball. Deep left field. Gonzalez has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Strikes him out with the sweeper, and it worked. Here's Juan Soto. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Smoked on the ground a second. To first, they get the out on Soto. Third out. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill, Justin Verlander.
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
Outside with a breaking ball. Ripped to third and caught.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Well, 2 goals when you got the go-ahead run at the plate. Keep him in the ballpark, and then second, keep him off base. Well, that diving stop right there does just that. Excellent job.
Luis Gonzalez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Here's Josh Naylor. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
When you chase your dream, no, you just gotta open your eyes. I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me by the doors off. I ran out of Papa's. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. 1 mic, 0 flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game, and I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just went bought her a stroller. My just lost his father. I just went bought her my shoulder. And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. And I'm lying, it's cheaper. I bought it in Boca. My just lost his mom, ain't I can do. I just called him and offered some closure. Then I pulled off in a robe. I thought that I told you. The talking. I'm back on the road again. Been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as frenzies. Don't wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you.
Here's Ketel Marte.
Leading off for the Kings, the second baseman, Ketel.
Can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. In plenty of time to first, they get the out on Marte. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And the first offering is not close. Ramirez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that will fall. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
That one ripped. And there's a hit. Charleston whips it back in quickly. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Number 22.
First and second, 1 out. And now it's Juan Soto. Just missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Base hit center field. Runner around third. Here's the throw.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
That one in triple digits.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That one missed.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And Charleston makes the catch. 2 down. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back in Arlington, and towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4, or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Soto hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Max Muncy at the dish.
Third baseman.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Strike 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take. Out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
One out, bases empty. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. on to first, Guerrero. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Second inning set to go. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. And the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Henderson over to first in time. And Guerrero is set down. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Every day as a center fielder. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Right-hander kick steals. That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on 1 hitter.
Base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Ronald Acuna Jr. stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball. Bellinger, the runner at second with 1 away. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So the batting order turns over. Now it's going to be Ketel Marte. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 3.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Runner at second, 2 down. And it's fouled away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's down and in.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strike. Back at Globe Life Field. Now it's the right fielder, Jeff Francoeur. Verlander back to work. And there's the strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That just misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Popped up right side. Guerrero under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Eric Davis now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him. 2 down, bases empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Fought off foul. 2 outs. On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. Didn't go. And that's in the dirt.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a ground ball to second. There's Lindor. And the inning is over. And we're back on to the third inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And that is out of play. Next
Ball.
offering misses, and now it's even 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third, and he held back, according to Ricky Holiday. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Posada, the next to hit. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. In the air, left field. Soto gets under it. Puts it away for the out. So digging in,
Batting
Larry
up,
Doby.
the second baseman, Larry Doby.
Fouled off to the right. Center field. Bellinger in position. And there's 2 down. Oscar Charleston stepping in
the
now.
center fielder, Oscar Charleston.
Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-1. That's a laser base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Max Muncy.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's Yordan Alvarez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Up and in, and that is ball 1. Alvarez, 24 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And a swing and a miss there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Up the middle. Henderson over to first in time. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now grounded out his first time. Schwarber hauls it in for the out. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And that's downstairs. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity.
Throws to first in time. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back in Arlington, and now Jeff Francoeur. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So now here's the DH, Eric Davis.
The designated hitter, Eric.
Check swing, called strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps with over 80%.
Runner on the go, trying to move him over here. Guerrero. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Now batting.
First and second, no outs. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Grounded to third, could be 2. There's 1 to Guerrero, and they turn 2.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast. which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back at Globe Life Field, we go to the top of the 5th, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Acuna punches one foul right side.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
0-2.
And Charleston hauls it in for the out.
Man, that's one of those at bats. That's where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Marte up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. There's the strike.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. That misses off the outside edge. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and he got him. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Josh Hader on the pitch here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Now it's the second baseman, Larry Doby. Swings through that.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Check swing, called strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here is Oscar Charleston. First pitch, and he just misses. And that one fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
2-2 the count.
Hit in the air, left field. Soto moving under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Top of the 6th inning. Here's Francisco Lindor. Abreu back to work. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. And that one is in for a strike. return for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
I wanted 99. 0-1. Abreu, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Charleston makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run for third.
Alvarez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Nope, outside.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Absolutely throws him with the. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Here comes Max Muncy.
Third baseman, Muncy. Now pitching, Adrian Morejon.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Up the middle. Slings to first. They get the out on Muncy. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. That one finds the zone. Strike one. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That's way outside. And it's 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Francoeur at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. And they'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. Marte. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back.